Are we back? Are we back? We're back. Let's hope we stay that way. We had no technical difficulties yesterday, so I suppose asking for 2 streams in a row with no technical difficulties would be too much to ask. Fuck me.
What happened to Tor just now?
Cynthia took him. Ugh, I knew someone was messing with Tor's head. There's something wrong with the water here. Pipes acting up, black stuff coming out. Cynthia's probably behind that too.
Does Cynthia have any connection to the cult of the tree?
Oh no, she's way too frail for that. But she used to be this town's best defense against the forces of darkness. Well, after Alan. But I guess it finally got her.
It did.
You need to get the residents out of here. It's not safe.
Oh,
Poor Cynthia.
this kind of stuff rolls right off their backs. They've lived very rich lives. Very resilient. But I already told everyone to wait at the designated muster point on the front porch. We run drills every few months. I'm so proud of them.
I'm impressed by how prepared you are.
We're pretty used to this kind of thing.
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox. The missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. Standing there, Saga felt exposed, expecting the shadows to come alive. The needle crackled on the vinyl. The song swelled. Odin had said it was written for her and her mother. Her grandfather's apology. The lamentation of an old man. His heart was broken.
No.
Sinking into darkness.
No.
Odin had said that the song would be a way to know Tor, a way to find him. A light bloomed in through the garden window. That's where Tor had vanished into the pond. Saga knew what she had to do.
The page mentions a missing record. Do you know where it is, Odin?
Driven by passion, raging like a storm. Your grandfather made the song to apologize. To your mother, Freya, and to you. Tor's like a storm. Your mother did the right thing, leaving with you. Even if it broke your grandfather's heart. And mine.
No.
Listen to the song, Saga. It's all there. Tor only had one record made. He keeps it in the museum.
Odin knows my mom's name. He's saying my mom took me away when I was still a baby. Plausible. Stay on task. The record is in the museum.
Oh yeah, the museum. Yeah, that was it, because the first time we came through here, in the OG playthrough, we caught, like, the back of someone exiting, one of the old people exiting the front door, and it set me on
To the
edge.
emergency muster point!
Is there anyone who didn't show up?
A few. Artie, Gil, Cynthia. If they aren't here by now, then they aren't coming. It's important to be punctual. On that topic, I'd like to point out that our nightly decaf coffee service is almost half an hour behind schedule.
Have any of you noticed anything odd about Ms. Weaver?
Just that Tor won't leave the poor woman alone. That brute wants one thing, and one thing only.
Cynthia's gotten downright bossy. Take a swim in the pond, Norman. Drink some water, Norman. Well, no one tells Norman McDonald what to do.
Mandy May, are you alright? You're bleeding.
Oh,
Oh shit, yeah, all the fucking
how
blood
did
on their
that
hands.
happen?
Oh, no, Mandy May. Oh, no!
Oh, don't be a crybaby, Norman. It's nothing. I just poked my finger knitting this monster of a blanket.
Hello there. Are you Pat Maine from the radio?
That's me. And you're the federal agent everyone's been talking about. Would you have time for an interview at some point?
Oh, sorry.
Oh, Pat.
I'm kind of in a hurry right now. Love your show, though. Very informative.
Thank you. Never compromise on quality. That's my motto. We'd be happy to have you on the show anytime, me and my listeners.
Thanks.
You all should stay out here a while. Until it's safe.
I'm happy to get out of that house. Isn't it strange that I've lived in Bright Falls my whole life, and I can't remember this building?
The house has always been here, Norman. Remember when that poor Nora girl drowned in the bunker? Those Andersons got it so cheap because it's haunted. You get what you pay for.
You'll be alright, Odin. Thought that was going to be a difference then. We loaded the earlier save as opposed to the later save. I'll do it. Is that another deer? Did we touch this one? Or are we not allowed to touch that one? Right, we know we're about to get fucking jump scared in here. Yeah, fuck
Angus
you,
Remorse.
bitch.
This is the one. But it's gone. Cynthia has the record. She will tell me where to find it.
Oh yeah, it's the way it tells you about how they, well, it just gives you an idea of how crazy and angry they were.
Odin Anderson stirred in his bed, his vision hazy, smudged. He felt weighted down by an ocean of dark water. Through the haze, he made out Saga. Odin felt useless. He wished he could tell Saga how his silly faces made her smile when she was young. Too young to remember. Odin used to joke that Tor was her grandfather, but he was the Allfather.
The Allfather.
He smiled at the memory. Odin was the kinder of the Anderson brothers. Tor lacked patience, more volatile. The brothers fought a lot, but they were inseparable. Now Tor was missing, dragged into darkness. Odin could feel it. Time was running out for both of them.
I wish you could make out what was written under the scribbles.
Anga's remorse is missing. Who took it?
Our shame becomes the pale horse. Oh, Tor. Bro. Tor's love for you is in that song. That's why Cynthia wants it, to ruin him. She made Tor lust after her. We fought one scratching hag years ago. Now he's fallen for another, and we might lose him for good.
Scratching again.
One less
I never picked up on that
Anderson.
before.
That isn't going to happen.
Cynthia has Tor in the overlap.
What
Anga's
was the
remorse is
fucking
key to
name?
get there.
Barbara
I need
Weaver
to
was
make
also known
Cynthia
as the
reveal its
Scratching Hag.
location.
She's a second Scratching Hag, so Scratch is once again, you know, Mr. Scratch. It's all the dark presence.
Cynthia targeted Tor specifically. Why him?
Deal with the nasty Anderson fellow. His heart was broken. Cancelled. Leaks started appearing. It was too late. Shut her out of her own case.
The dark presence is using Cynthia to keep me from talking to Tor. Where is Anga's remorse now?
Kitty is a young girl in love. A rock and roll cliche. The shadows to come alive. A gift.
A gift.
An on-off death wish.
She has the record. I can get it out of her.
Where is the record?
Anga's remorse. Where is it, Cynthia?
Drowned beneath dark water. Too many hands. The bathroom frightened her. Cut short. She screamed. An old folks care home.
The Anga's remorse record is in
Yeah,
Cynthia's
I
room,
do feel bad for Cynthia.
in her bathtub.
She did all that work in, you know, between Thomas Zane going missing and Alan Wake, and then she gets her lamp stolen and
Cynthia took the record, and I
abducted
brought
by
it
the-
back.
abducted by the dark presence, or taken. Sorry, it's probably the more apt and accurate word to use. I was going to say Monica, but Monica isn't the best word to use there either. Hey, Auntie.
Do you know anything about the Cult of the Tree?
Yes, yes. He who reaches for a spruce tree will stumble into a juniper. Boom was one of them. He has kicked empty. I wouldn't want to be in his shoes, but I like his shoes.
How did you know Blum was part of the cult?
Oh, Fox never runs out of tricks. He's a crazy man, and he will show his ways. Bloom like to talk.
Yes. I'm sure. Will you let me try this again? Or are you gonna go mad? Nah. We've already done that. Is this a new one? No, that's the Barry one.
Wheeler set up a foundation with the sales of their greatest hits album. He used the cash to build a nursing facility. The old men deserved it. An old manor in Bright Falls.
Did they?
Wheeler hired a contractor to have it
Crazy
refitted as an old
bastards.
folks' care home. At this point, Wheeler felt good about himself. He had a heart of gold. No need to feel guilty. Wheeler left the work to the contractor and returned to New York City. He had done his part. It was time to turn over a new leaf. The contractors figured out Wheeler was gone for good. They took the money and ran.
Oh.
When the fall rains came, the lake started appearing.
Oh, maybe that is a new one.
Ten lights.
No use crying in the dark place.
Fucking hell,
What
Artie.
has been has gone. But trouble doesn't look like this.
You got me again.
You
You
can go
bastard.
to the basement and check the generator. But look out. You can never know in which tree the devil sits.
The basement. Thanks.
Fun. Yeah, I don't know why I feel much more vulnerable than I did playing it before New Year and Christmas. What the fuck's that all about? Is Rose still out here in the dark? No. She's gone. Oh, fuck! Ah, you bastard! Whoa, 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 whoa! Clearly I am out of touch, out of practice. Is what I should say, not out of touch. I've never been out of touch in my life.
Goddamn lights.
Ugh.
No use crying in the dark place. What has been has gone. But trouble doesn't look like this. You can go to the basement and check the generator. But look out. You can never know in which tree the devil sits.
Yes, thanks, Artie.
The basement. Thanks.
I don't remember those guys being there first playthrough. I mean, maybe they were, but I don't remember them. Yeah, let's leave it open. There's dead. Fuck's sake. There's dead Bloom.
I need to get the power back on.
Remember, buy more fuses. Many more. Crappy old equipment keeps blowing them up.
Come, bow before your king. Bow, you shits.
Sophia Joseph, hello. How are you? I appreciate the follow. Thank you for being here. How are you today? Knock, knock. Who's there?
Wheeler used to be the agent of a manic-depressive celebrity writer, Alan Wake. Wake had various addictions on his back. An on-off death wish. Wheeler had seen a thing or two.
I do miss Barry. I wish he was
Wheeler
in this.
paid a lot of money for a good shrink. Got himself convinced that all the nightmares he'd seen leading up to Wake drowning himself were just his imagination. PTSD.
How are you today, Sophia?
Now we had pills to keep the shadows from his sleep. But the Andersons were something else. The nightmares were starting to creep in again. Or maybe it was the drugs in the air. Wheeler hoped it was the drugs. The Andersons were so old. Vampires. After every gig and the party that followed, took them weeks to bounce back. And they never did completely. Each time Wheeler expected them to croak.
Yeah, I think the building one must have been a new one then, about the contractors taking the money and running. Now, first playthrough.
Fuse is blown.
There was...
Maybe there are spares nearby.
Nothing... There was no enemies in here that I remember, that I recall. So, my day's going pretty good, thanks for asking. Good, I'm pleased. What about you? Yeah, not too bad, can't complain. Can't complain. I was paranoid about something hiding behind a corner, or fucking something emerging from the water, but that didn't happen, so in Final Draft, that's what they're going to have done. The bastards.
It won't open.
Rude. Yes, I can't complain. I've had an alright day. Had some stew for tea. A beef stew. And walked the dog earlier. So, can he complain? Rose, spare fuses now locked away because someone, Artie, keeps stealing them. Code is in the laundry room. Vladimir Bloom. Have you been up to anything interesting today?
Emmett Elwood had had enough. All his life he'd been surrounded by the same small-minded, impolite, ignorant people in town. Their endless gossip, their nose-picking, chewing food with their mouths open, not washing their hands after visiting the restroom, and touching things. Touching everything.
How dare they?
The world was going to hell. He'd watched day after day how all the nice things in life in Bright Falls were spoiled and ruined forever. There would be a just and terrible reckoning. Emmett had imagined many times how he'd make them pay.
Christ, he's a school shooter, essentially.
Tended his anger, made it grow hotter. It was out in the open now. Ugly and slobbering, they reached at him with their unwashed hands. He'd beat them down, beat them until they no longer moved. And then he'd wash his hands with a strong antibacterial disinfectant.
Yeah, I think we did read that one. I think. Into the little grate. House of Zane. Oh yeah, telling about how Thomas Zane built the manor and all that jazz. It's like a little enclave for artists. And this was prime.
Kept her lantern close.
This was prime for something to chase you around the fucking washing machines.
In the dark. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed.
Game just trying to fucking make me paranoid. And I am paranoid. Code is 273. Rhodes, if you see this, please remind... Oh, shit my fucking pants. Please remind the residents to leave my stuff alone. I think they hate me. Vladimir Bloom. Anything else on there? No, just that. I heard the like glub of the water and shit my fucking pants.
There. Power's back on.
Time was running out.
Shit.
Oh, fuck, I don't remember seeing her there before. Oh my lord. Through that fucking fence. Oh. Oh, it got me good. You got me, game.
Is this something they watch on movie night?
Oh, it's Jotunyo.
That looks just like Casey. What the hell is going on?
Oh. Jotunyo. And that's filmed in the dark place. Because that's the writer's room in the background. It's the cabin. Well, in the loft here as we know it. Can't believe that bitch got me.
It doesn't budge.
I full on shat my pants. Now, is the box in here still going to flip us through the floor? That is the question. Speedrun strats. Oh no, it didn't. Oh, it's one of the shields like that was in the barn in OG Alan Wake on the ship, on the longboat.
It was too late. She was underwater.
For your own safety. Time is long for those who wait. But
The nightmares were starting to creep in.
Sheesh, didn't see you there.
Saga was trapped in a forest steward.
I don't know why I'm so much more jumpy on this fucking second time through. What's wrong with me?
Adam? Was Cynthia into civil engineering?
This doesn't bode well. The Dark Poem 2.
Lost on the shore between the forest and the ocean, the owl and the deer reflected in motion. In his room, he will hurt her. In hers, he is caught. His story ends. Her story does not. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone.
A lantern. Was Cynthia using it for protection? Did she know about the dark presence?
You know she did.
A power station. Everyone needs a hobby, I guess.
How's your streaming going so far? It's going well, I think. I'm coming up for my 1-year affiliate anniversary in literally a week today. Yeah, next Tuesday.
I feel like I'm missing some
But
context
otherwise,
here.
I'm enjoying myself. That's the what was that called? The well-lit room, I think that was. That one
I'm
was.
guessing the woman in this photograph was not Cynthia's favorite.
Barbara Jagger.
Tor's a romantic, huh?
For a Sperry Veshel woman. For a very special woman. T.
The dark presence uses people's memories, their fears to corrupt them.
I went down to the basement today to check the lights. I can't trust Bloom to do it. He's too slow, but it's getting harder and harder for me to reach them. I can't keep up much longer. Tom's lamp is gone. The lamp with the angel on it. He always loved that lamp. It disappeared from my room. The darkness is here after all these years. It took Tom's lamp. I know it did. The lights are going out more and more. There's no one left to stop it. I can't do it on my own. Not anymore. I have nothing left of Tom now. I don't know what I'm going to do. I need Tom's lamp back. I need Tom back. Oh, poor Cynthia. The shadows are moving. There is no more light. No more lamps. I can't find my way out of the room. Someone locked the door. Did I lock it? Maybe Tom did. He probably did it to keep me safe. He is such a considerate man. Barbara doesn't deserve him. Tom could do so much better. Where did Tom's lamp go? I used to have it. I guess he took it back. That's fine. It was his after all. The shadows are moving. Did I write that? Nonsense. There are no shadows. It's just us. Tom and I. Forever. I found something funny while I was down there. A newspaper article about Tom. But it called him a filmmaker. Tom didn't make movies. He was a poet. A magnificent poet. I dug around and found film equipment. Supposedly also Tom's. What is happening? This isn't right. I know it isn't.
Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming.
Anger's Remorse by Old Gods of Asgard. I need to play it in the jukebox.
Yeah, you do.
The dark water pressed itself into her.
Cynthia Weaver smiled. Lost without her lantern? Nonsense. Cynthia felt as giddy as a young girl in love. Cynthia had loved Thomas Zane. Tom only had eyes for Barbara.
She was a
Barbara
stalker.
was bad news. Tom had seen it in the end. Cynthia had been there to comfort him. And when he left, Cynthia waited. Years of waiting. Now Tom had come back to her. They'd be together now. See the world. She'd always dreamed of seeing New York. They were there now in a fancy hotel. She drew a bath. She would become like Barbara. No, better. She sank into dark water. Into Tom. Tom had enemies plotting against him. Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming. Anything for Tom.
Cynthia was close to someone named Thomas Zane. Who is he?
Tom was back. Tom had enemies. In a fancy hotel. Just his imagination. The nightmare started to creep in.
I mean, that's also describing...
Cynthia
That's describing Alan.
smile.
In a
An
fancy
old friend.
hotel.
Maybe Tom was taken.
Let's save. Oh, neat. Yeah, I didn't mean to run into it. Ah, you fucking bitch.
Patrolling the streets!
Where's she gone? There you are. Fuck off, mate. I dodged that one. Not having it. Bingo.
The song will show me the way.
Look in the mirror, the cobweb of my throne. Forever, seeking to be whole.
The overlap is at the point.
Driven by passion, raging
Here we
like
go
a
again.
storm. With thunder and lightning and hubris, I was born. Blood-hot and vain.
Is that gonna heal me? No.
Blind to your pain, your wounds, my downfall. You can relight my fire when I shame
In we go. Yeah, the girl that supposedly died in this bunker.
This isn't real.
this place.
Yeah, I remember this bit. Like, if you keep going here, if you keep going left, it'll just...
Am I going in circles?
It'll just keep looping you. Wait there. Is this one turning right? No, of course not. But if you go back... Oh. Fuck off.
The wall just disappeared. The light did that?
Yup. Look, I can see there's like batteries in there, mate. Let me pick up the batteries. Thank you.
Closer now. Destroy. The only way.
It's a loop, like the others. I need to reach the center.
Jadoi. It's the hotel.
Cynthia. She's here. A dead end.
Hey.
Oh, back here again.
locked. The key has to be nearby.
You can tell I'm finding it intense because I'm not speaking at all, or very, very rarely. Whee. Okay, we've got some decent ammo now. Get the bolt cutters. Yeah, I fucking thought you did.
Rain pressing against the window! Not shoot!
People in the place. If you wanna get down. Yeah, that's right. It's a push bar door, so open it with the doorknob. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the boss that gave me the... No. The boss that gave me the second most amount of trouble.
Back again. Gotta go deeper.
I do think it's a cool touch that the water gets deeper every loop you go through in this bit, though.
If
The first part was pretty straightforward. It was the actual fight that I struggled with for a little bit.
Where are you? Can you hear me? It's so dark. Oh, I'm sorry, kiddo. The hag tricked me.
Tor, I'm here! I'm coming!
Hello, bitch.
You took Tor. I'm here to take him back. I need to get the lights on to reach him.
Saga. So damn dark down here. And underwater. She's trapped me at the bottom. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
I can't stay in the water.
We're starting to cold. This is it for me.
Shit!
Oh, have I just got myself stuck? Almost.
She's coming.
Nah, bro.
Where is she? I gotta get out of the water. There must be a way to get the power back on. I can't stay in the water.
That was bullshit, mate. That was bullshit. I thought I was up out of the water. First time I got caught by. I didn't get caught by it at all in the base game. Nah, we don't need more arrows, mate. That was a trek. There she is. Or was.
I'm not leaving you here, Tor. Hold on!
It's cold. a goddamn thing. Tell Odin. I'm sorry I fucked everything up.
You can apologize to him yourself. I'm getting you the hell out of here.
Come on, turn, turn, turn. Where is she? I can't see shit, man. Oh, there she is. No. Get up then, you donkey. What you... I can't do anything, I can't... I'm stuck. There we go. Nope. Nope. I can't do it. I can't switch weapons. I can't do anything. That was some bullshit.
It's cold. Dark. I can't see a goddamn thing.
Yes, we heard this a lot before.
Tell Odin. I'm sorry I fucked everything up.
You can apologize to him yourself. I'm getting you the hell out of here.
Oh, fuck off, mate. There we go. She's fucking dead.
You again. The FBI. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Wake? Where are you? Is this coming from the dark place when you were still trapped? I have the clicker. We can finish this.
Without the clicker. You can help. I must find it.
I already have it. I can get it to you. But I have to understand. Did Did you write Logan into the story?
Lad's in danger. I need to get back. I'm writing a story. It's the only way.
Then change the story. If this is the past, if this is you still in the dark place, then you can do that, right? You cannot write her in. She's my daughter, goddammit! Logan is in the story. I can get him to change it. I have the clicker. I'll make him change it now. He had no right to do this to Logan. To my family. Tor!
Oh, fucking hell.
Are you okay?
Hey, you took your sweet time to come save your grandpa, huh?
Nice attitude. A family trait?
You're right. Sorry. Thanks for helping out an old bastard like me.
That's my job. Now, I've got some questions for you.
Yeah, we do.
Of course you do, sweetie pie. And I got answers.
End of chapter.
Look in the mirror, the cobweb of my soul, on my face forever, seeking to be whole.
Right, I'm gonna go for a wee while this plays. I'll hit some ads, but I'll be back in a minute.
With thunder and lightning and the hubris I was born, blood-hot and vain, I risk to take it all. Blind to your pain, your wounds, my downfall. You can't relight my fire when our shame becomes a pale horse. The stories harboring liar, but you're the sea can break the curse. For in the twilight of my years, I am nothing but anger's remorse. I am nothing but anger's remorse. I am nothing but anger's remorse. You are my light, the spark inside my soul. Of venom and spite, tears would forever flow. And I did you wrong, and I never said it right. And you played along, the gray for black and white. Waves of despair, an ocean of desolation, fighting for air, my swan song be done. You can't relight my fire when our shame becomes a pale horse.
Right, let's carry on.
We need to talk.
Excuse me.
Damn right. Lots for me to explain. But not here. The night's got ears. We can have our talk in your head. You have a room there, right?
How do you know about that?
I'm your grandfather. What don't I know?
You
said you were my grandfather.
He did.
If that's true, why wasn't I told about you?
You were part of our fucked up family way before this horror story. I was a shitty fucking dad to Freya. Your mom didn't deserve that. Not one bit. Things were said and done. Not a day goes by I haven't regretted it. But that fucking father of yours didn't make things any easier. I know Freya is gone. So I need to apologize to you. I am sorry, Saga.
I can see he's sorry. Mom said she didn't want anything to do with my grandfather. And that my father died before I could remember. It all matches. Tor and Odin are part of my family. You said you were a shitty father to my mom. Is that why she left?
Freya never looked back. My girl was strong. Freya always thought our powers had a dangerous side. Odin and me did fuck with things that should not have been fucked with. Your mom had common sense. She raised you right. Kept you safe. I'm not surprised she didn't tell you about the Anderson power.
She was always protecting me. Whenever I told my mom about my mind place, she called it make-believe. I wish she'd been more honest with me. At least towards the end. Mom wouldn't talk about my father. You knew him?
Some doors are better left closed.
Some doors, like Mr. Door.
Was a complicated bastard. Always thinking too many steps ahead. That's not how we work. There was trouble, and then he was gone. I didn't handle it well. Freya didn't want anything to do with me after that. I can't blame her.
I never knew my dad or my mom's family. So many broken relationships in my past. I won't lose mine. With Logan. With David. I won't stop until they're safe. You know about my mind place? How is that possible?
We all have the power. Find the truth. Damn right I do. Odin already told you you're a seer. You can gaze into their heads, see the truth. See past the lies. Past this bullshit horror story. Us Andersons aren't bound by it. You can fight it. Don't be the story. Make the story.
It's true. I am a seer.
Yes, hence the name Saga.
I have a power. My mind place is more than I thought it was. This isn't my intuition. I'm seeing their thoughts. Is this why I know the truth about Logan? While everyone else forgot? I have the clicker.
The clicker.
Can I use it to save my daughter?
An amp. Get your guitar roaring and your drums crashing. Blow reality's eardrums. Just the light switch isn't enough. It's Tom's story we're dealing with, so he's gotta be the one to rewrite it. After that's done, he can flick that switch to bring the whole thing home, baby.
I can't use the clicker without Wake. Tom. Meaning Wake. He needs to rewrite the story first. I can't stop the horror story without him.
I was just going to go through it all and complete it for
Figured
me.
all this out already. So this goes here, and that goes there.
That's pretty cool. It'll just do it for you.
Tor is here, in the overlap.
Was here.
Gotta
in the
find him
overlap.
and get the fuck out.
We did that bit.
Wake wrote Logan into the story. He had no right to use her like this. There is still time to make him fix it. I won't give him a choice.
Why you wouldn't put those down too, I don't know.
Huh.
Ah. So, well, my memories haven't changed like everyone else's. Why did Mom leave? From a few things Mom said, this is actually plausible. Is it really true? What did Tor do to make my farm? Wow. From the few things Mum said, this is actually plausible. Is it really true? What did Tor do to make Mum leave? There we go, I finally got it out. Was Tor the reason my father left? It sure sounds like it. Mum called the Mind Place make-believe. She didn't want me knowing about the Anderson powers.
The way Tor behaved? I'm surprised my mom hung around for as long as she did.
Father away was the last straw.
But he is genuinely
What
sorry.
man did Tor drive away? My father? Not a cult member. She's certainly eccentric, but it doesn't seem like she's part of the cult. Yako, Ilmo, Bloom, Mulligan, and Thornton all cult members. Yako and Ilmo were cult leaders. Not they were.
Makes sense.
Clicker accident amplifier. So Wake writes a story, the Dark Place makes it change reality, and the clicker amplifies that change, making it permanent. Makes sense.
Wake
Only
needs
Wake
to be the
ended
one to
story.
rewrite
Not
the
much
ending.
time left. New clicker to make the fix permanent.
And I'll need to keep an eye on him.
Does the overlap cause the flooding?
Sure. Overlaps
Song about
require
remorse,
pieces of art to
a
enter.
float about murder, a
Is
poem
that
about
because of the
terror.
Dark Place's
I'm
focus
seeing a
on
pattern,
art?
all artistic works tied to dark events. Does that take the notification off? It does. It doesn't, apparently.
Yeah. Rose Marigold
Rose is
left these
responsible for using
lunchboxes for
supplies
me.
to kill Taken for Wake.
Alan Wake apparently
It
told
was
us.
Rose who left the lunchboxes.
I guess I owe
Guess
her
it's
one.
fine that I've been looting them, seeing as I'm the hero.
Thanks for telling me this, Tor. I need to go find Wake. To stop this.
The old gods of Asgard will be ready to help. Me and my bro will bring the rock when you need it. Remember, your daughter is alive. Just kept from you by this bullshit horror story.
I needed to hear that. Thanks, Grandpa.
Don't worry about me, kiddo. I'll drag my sorry ass over to Odin. A few shots of the Andersons' finest will fix us both up. See you soon, Saga.
Bye!
The FBC is holding Wake at the sheriff's station. I need to make Agent Estevez understand. They have Wake, and I have the clicker. We have to work together to stop this. Casey. Do you read me, Casey?
Where are you, Casey?
He better be okay. Focus, Saga. Get to the station. To Wake.
Are the oldies back inside? So it would seem. There they are. Weirdos.
When Cynthia Weaver was downstairs at breakfast, Rose snuck into her room. With all the lamps in the room, it took her a while to find the one with an angel. Luckily, the dream Alan had sent her had been very clear. Rose was certain that Cynthia would not miss one lamp. She had so many.
Excuse me.
Tonight, Rose would put the lamp in a shoebox and let it sink into the garden pond. That's what Alan wanted. That's how she could help him. The thought made her whole body buzz with joy. Cynthia knew the lamp was missing the very moment she came back to her room. She was overcome by grief. It had been Tom's lamp, one of the few things that reminded her of him. It had not worked in a long time with the cord severed and the light switch gone. But there are other kinds of lights than the ones we can see. The invisible light of the angel lamp had held Cynthia together all these years. With tears welling in her eyes, she didn't see the shadows shifting in the corners of her room.
Sad. And this bolt fucking gate thing was glitched in OG playthrough. We couldn't come back through here, it just locked itself, but we couldn't unlock it again. It sucked. No, fuck. Yeah, there's that, and we will be using this.
More of those kids' lunchboxes.
Don't pretend to be anyone or anything besides who you are. You gotta love Rose. Especially if you imagine her writing those to herself. Keep her own spirits up.
Pat Maine.
Hey, it's Terry. I'm at the Elderwood Palace Lodge and there's been a shootout. FBI everywhere. I think somebody's dead. I was working the front desk when bullets just started flying. I had to hide under my desk.
I don't think I've heard this one.
Oh gosh, Terry. Clearly a bit of embellishment on your part. But it sounds like maybe Russ Hammond's been hunting quail in the off-season again. Quail? You're not listening. They shut up the whole damn hotel. And that's not all. I swear to sweet Jesus Murphy, I saw Alan Wake walk in before it all happened. Alan Wake. Now, is that one of Mandy May's kids? Alan fucking Wake, Pat, the writer. You've talked about him on the show. He disappeared years ago. Disappeared, you say? Okay, this is all coming together now. See, people were calling in about Winnie Davis going missing, but it sounds like they have her confused with this Alan Walker fellow you're talking about. Terry, you were there last Sunday at the market selling those cuckoo clocks when I came to visit, remember? Pat? No. And who
Do we think? It's either like dementia. I mean, it's definitely dementia, but I wonder if they're going to play it. This dementia is going to tie into him being Pat Maine being sent to the dark place, because that would suck.
Another one of those cult boxes.
Yeah, so that's the key down there then. Oh, we can just run up like some rock faces then. That's good to know. Don't know why the cursor started all the way over there, but there we are. You can't hide from the trees. We are everywhere. Find the witch's cabin key. Oh, fuck me. There seems to be a bit of like input delay on this.
The 81st annual Deer Fest was just around the corner.
Yeah, it was.
Everyone in Bright Falls was bustling. There were banners to be hung, pies baked, deer masks sold.
I don't know why, but I
Bright
was
Falls had made
expecting
the
to
top
be saying
100
busing
American
then.
small town list for its modest rustic charm. The town expected a lot of tourists this year, but a shadow hung over the Deer Fest preparations. The forecast promised rain. Fearful whispers promised more murders. The police were on high alert. Sheriff Breaker had deputies patrolling the streets at night. Bright Falls was no stranger to odd happenings, but to cancel Deerfest? Out of the question. The townsfolk were anxious, their anticipation
this
mixed with fear.
Is way
People had
behind
restless
the audio.
dreams. The lights seemed dimmer. Floodwater pressed in on the town, and the shadows poured in with it.
Yeah, I was way behind. Oh, there you are. Ah, you little bitch. Well, this is annoying. Whoa! Whoa. Come here, you little fucking bug. You sound like a pig. No, fuck. Whoa! Light bulb. Left, right. Down, down. Hourglass. Down, down. Hourglass. We just got word that the feds have Alan Wake in custody. He came out of the lake. He's dangerous. Everyone be on high alert. We need to take the right route. Spread the word.
Another cult stash? Another cult box.
Definitely sounded like there was another Taken then.
When the government seized the land around Cauldron Lake and set up their laboratory there, Ilmo Koskela knew they knew something. Together with his brother, they felt obliged to take a look inside. The Federal Bureau of Control's security was a joke. The Koskelas walked in delivering coffee. Back in Watery, they pored over the stack of files they grabbed. The FBC was researching something in the lake, something they called the Shadow. Everyone who went into the lake came back a monster. Hartman had gone into the lake. He'd come back bad. The FBC had captured him, interrogated him. Based on his ravings, Barbara Jagger had gone into the lake as far back as the 60s. She'd come back bad. The writer, Alan Wake, had gone into the lake. He'd faced Jagger, pushed some mystic light switch into a hole in her chest, flicked the switch and gotten rid of her. If Wake ever came back, he was bound to be bad as well.
I see why they thought that, and they weren't wrong. They weren't wrong.
Another locked box.
Yeah, it's like round the back of the fucking shed. I remember. Is it a screwdriver for that? Yeah.
Oh, another rhyme.
Excuse me. A child needs their mother to keep them safe, and a home is their hiding place. Because outside the monsters roam and chase. When they ring your doorbell, don't yell, don't tell them to go away. Give them treats and pray they won't rock your house down to the ground. Mother? Child?
Doesn't look right.
Oh. Monster?
That's not right.
Fuck you.
No.
Child needs their mother keep them safe, because outside the monsters roam and they ring your doorbell. Fuck you.
Ugh. Nope.
Fuck you.
Think, Saga.
A child needs their mother to keep them safe, and a home as their hiding place. So the child should be there, is what we're saying. Because outside, the monsters roam and chase. When they ring your doorbell, don't yell, don't tell them to go away. Give them treats and pray.
Makes sense.
Ah, that's fucking silly. Oh yeah.
Can never have too many charms.
I mean, believe me, you can. We
They're all
have too
so
many right
soft.
now.
And sad.
Corey the Card. Ranger Station, Bunker Woods, and Pochard. Manning your stations. It has come to my attention that both of you have left your posts on several occasions while on duty to gallivant around town on personal business. This is unacceptable. You are under strict FBC protocols regarding covertness and confidentiality, and as your supervisor, I am responsible for your conduct at all times. If you find the work boring, too bad. You are to fulfill your roles and duties as I see fit, and as the project requires. I'm changing your posts. I'll be overseeing the watery area, as it now has the most test sites to cover. The ranger cabin there will be my base of operations. Vega, you are moving to Cauldron Lake's Witchfinder's Station. Michaels, you are staying in the Bright Falls Station. I don't want to hear any excuses, but I need you to acknowledge these orders. Dr. Eugene Campbell, PhD, Lead Researcher, Department of Parafictional Research. Dr. Campbell, acknowledged and understood. That goes for the both of us, Michaels and me. It really was not gallivanting, as you put it, as I was attacked by some rabid animal out there in the woods, and Michaels helped me get medical attention in town. You should know all that if you read your messages, of course. In any case, orders received. Vega, Assistant Researcher. Guy's a tool. It took me forever to figure out the hint wasn't Santa's butt. Why are we making this so complicated? Just give us normal fucking keys. I know, mate. I know how you feel. Didn't?
Another one of those rhymes.
To the beach a child went wandering, pretty shiny rocks she's gathering. But from the water a monster rose, a horrible beast with a pointy nose, a flapping wing and dragging toes. But the child was wrong, it was her mother all along, on a boat grabbing a towel that's already gone. So, monster, mother, child.
Right. Oh shit. Where'd it go?
You wanker.
Restless dreams. Rustic. It felt like a black hole.
There you are.
Actual English.
Look at that. Another charm.
Yeah, baby. Oh, yeah.
And another lunchbox.
Remember that the story won't let anything bad happen to us, unless it's good for drama.
There's another lunchbox.
I was going to leave you some cookies, but I was worried an animal would get into them, so I didn't. But it's the thought that counts, right? Yeah, the popping's pretty bad.
Another one of those lunch boxes.
The woods were dark. I held my breath. I could hear heavy footsteps out among the trees. I was scared. My heart beat in my chest like a small bird fluttering against its cage. I shivered. I was cold too. I saw a shape emerge from the trees. It was a menacing, large shape, a bad shape. It looked at me with evil, glowing eyes. I gasped. No, it had seen me. It growled and lurched toward me. I ran. I ran and ran and ran until running became too hard to do. I couldn't run anymore, so I stopped running. I could feel the monster's hot breath on my neck. I was too afraid to turn around. It was about to get me. I was a goner for sure. I ran again. I'd never been so scared. Not ever. This was the end. I wished someone, anyone, would come to save me.
Rose woke up from another dream from her idol. Another message. All through her morning routine, she was humming happily. So happily, she realized she was starting to forget what Alan had told her. Something about a hero who would come to save them all. And the hero... Rose frowned. This won't do, Rose Marigold. You know better than to forget. Something about knitwear. The hero... liked it? Rose nodded, determined. She'd use the knitwork to guide the hero to the secret stashes she had hid in the forest to help them. Knitwear to mark the spot. Alan will love that, she thought. Now she only needed the knitwork. Rose thought hard. Mandy May was always knitting. Mandy May would help her.
She wouldn't have a fucking choice if she wanted her dinner in the evening.
To Saga, with a heightened survival instinct kicking in, it seemed like she had just squeezed down the trigger of her pistol once, as the Taken was coming closer and closer. But the gun kept firing again and again faster than possible, like she was rapidly pulling the trigger.
It's all the weapons. All upgraded.
Get the clicker to Wake and make him fix his attempt to play God. That's the plan. But the FBC have him.
God knows Wake is here and they clearly aren't fans of his. No, they are not. Not allowed through there, apparently. Me and Mrs. Jones. Where's this container? Ah.
There's a rhyme over here.
Yes, there is, and it's an annoying. It's an annoying one. Where a horde of things attack. So I think we just solve it and run away. 5 little monsters out on the sea, competing to see who the winner will be. Oh, excuse me. They rocked their boats to find out who floats, until one little monster did fall. Mama called out to the sea and cried, and the sea, she replied, on the bottom they will rot if they will not stop rocking their boats.
Nope. Think, Saga. That's not right. Keep trying.
Out on the sea, competing to see who the winner will be. They rocked their boats to find out who floats.
Nah. Ugh. Huh.
That's the best. Wanted everything ready. Got
And none of them drop any ammo. The bastards.
Look at that. Another charm.
people just burst in here and expect others to clean up after them.
Where's this page? Like under the car? Should be like here. I don't see none. I don't see none.
There's another cult stash.
Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3. That's a 6. Nine.
Well, at least the fishes are biting again. Yeah, they didn't like all that hubbub earlier, poor things.
Yeah, I don't think we worked this out last time. Wait, let's have a look. So it could be that you are 6, 9, and then the other one's even lower down rather than higher up, like I've been looking.
It's a good thing the flooding's done away with.
If you steal from the cult, then the cult will come for you. There's nothing in there. Yay. An empty stash, what I always wanted.
So what do you think that whole thing at the lodge was about?
I don't think.
Better is better.
It's better not to get mixed up with that bunch.
Ah, so you do know something after all.
He wouldn't just wander off and not tell us. Especially after all the weirdness at the lodge. I'm worried, Jules.
Well, I'm fucking worried too. You just had to follow some stupid internet rumors and solve the riddle of Bright. Okay. One of us needs to stay at the lodge in case Marcy shows up. And the other one should go out looking for her.
If we canvass the woods, we're sure to find some tracks or something. Some hints to her whereabouts. We can even use some of our equipment.
This is not the time to geek out over the stupid gear, Riley. It's all toys anyway.
Good grub you got here.
I'm glad to hear it.
It's the Alan Wake music.
How are you liking your food?
It's
Boom, 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 boom.
Well, all right then.
It doesn't budge.
Employees only, thank you.
Imagining things, or was there some gunshots coming from the sheriff's station earlier?
Oh, there's always something.
You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Feels sick, man.
Another one of those cult boxes.
Maybe it's too much orange juice. 1st of Jan, overprivileged town hall folks complaining about poor TV reception, hopefully not due to the paint job. 17th of Jan, took a photo with the giant moose statue in the park. Great memento. 2nd of Feb, damn dogs keep digging up the flowers. 31st of Feb, doesn't exist. Park's trash can needed a fresh coat of paint. Paint an extra layer. Shut up. 3rd of March, tried painting the large tree in the park, but the weather was too hot. Cooled down on a bench in the sheltered area and had an epiphany. 26th of March, replaced a screw on the purple park bench. Do I have to go to the park? I mean, there's a yellow. There's yellow. Or it could just be 3 upwards triangles. It is not. Well, let's see if the answer doth lie at the park.
You remember how it went last time? The sacrifices we made? The pain? It's happening again.
So there are 2 upward triangles. Purple park bench. Oh, left, right. Oh my. Oh, there's a bike there. You pissing? No. Just weirdly looking into this once locked fucking... Hi there. Digging up flowers, so 2. Oh, and the park trash can. Methinks.
We learned from the last time, didn't we?
Is there only one trash can?
Fought our way through it. Held fast.
Bruh.
And now look at us. Thick as thieves. I'm sure whatever is coming is going to be a cakewalk.
Well, fuck. So 2, 3. I think you are that. No, you are that. Yes, and then you could be something else. There we go. Monsters live in the woods. Excuse me. Oh, I'm fucked. I'm gonna have to fucking go off. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me, man. Where's Panda going? Please don't raid into me, Panda. We'll see. I mean, it would be very nice of you, but also... He's gone into Shamish. Good. Good. Right, what we'll do is we will drive into
They think
Wattery.
they're so mysterious with their ridiculous masks. Children in costumes.
Wattery. And we'll save, and then we will collect the stuff there next time. Well, I suppose we can collect the stuff now, and then I'll see. I'll see how much there is to collect. And stuff there, and stuff in the trailer park, and in the lighthouse. Oh, it's such a trek though, bro. Oh, Mayaseta. The fucking creep me the fuck out because he's in pitch black. Oh, he was in pitch black.
You mean that horrible affair at the lodge? Why is everyone running around shooting at everything nowadays?
Oh! Hello, Mayor Setter. Nice to meet you.
Best boy. Best boy.
I've been thinking we need a neighborhood watch. Keep incidents like the one in Bright Falls from happening around
Well, that's
here.
the cutest mayor I've ever seen, for sure.
have that.
Absolutely.
Right next door.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think the Kalevala Knights might be too busy with their own stuff. Bikes.
Oh God, shut up. Oh, I'm so fucked. Right, let's save.